While loops allow you to do some work while a condition is true. That condition can be any Boolean value. Let's take a simple example. Here we begin by asking the user, how old are you? We call console readLine, and we pass that as a parameter to the parse function of int, and assign the result to age. This is just what we did in the previous program, but we've eliminated the temporary intermediate variable age as string by combining the parse and the read line. This is very common in C#. C# programmers hate extra typing. There are times that you will want to use interim variables because they're easier for debugging. And other times you'll want a sparser style of coding. In any case, once we have the age, that becomes the condition for our while loop, while age is greater than 0. What we'll do in our while loop is execute two statements. First, we will write happy birthday, and secondly, we will decrement age. Notice the two minus signs after age. That means reduce by 1. There are a number of ways we could have written that. For example, you can instead write age equal age minus 1, or you can even write age minus equal 1, or you can use the decrement operator. All three of these mean the same thing. Let's run this program. It asks how old you are. Let's put in 12, and sure enough, it's going to print out 12 happy birthdays. Let me try that again with Control F5 so that we can see it. And there's our 12 happy birthdays with a space between each. The while loop will continue iterating as long as age is greater than 0. If we pass in 12, 12 is greater than 0, we print happy birthday. We decrement the age, it's now 11, which is greater than 0. We print happy birthday, and it becomes 10. And we continue that until age is 1. We print happy birthday. We decrement age to 0. At that point, the while test fails. Age is no longer greater than 0. It's equal to 0. And we fall through the bottom of the while loop. And any statements after the while loop would then be executed. For example, we could add this line of code where we have a write line that calls out tada. However, before tada, it has \n. The backslash is an escape character, and it means what follows is not a literal character, but a special character. In this case, the new line character. So \n means enter a new line, and then print tada. Let's run the program and see the effect. Control F5. How old are you? This time we'll just put in 5. 5 happy birthdays, and then on a new line, the tada. There is one real limitation to this program, which is if I enter the age as 0, age will not ever be greater than 0, and we will never print happy birthday. If you want to ensure that happy birthday is printed at least once, you can use a do-while loop. The way you do that is you take the condition while and you move it to the end of the block and you put the keyword do at the top. And that essentially says do this work while age is greater than 0. Because it's going to do the work before it does the test, it's guaranteed to run at least once. So if we hit Control F5 and enter 0, it prints 1 happy birthday. And the logic behind that is it hits the do, it does the console write and the age decrement, and then it tests while age is greater than 0, which of course it is no longer, it never was, and so the do-while loop ends. The key difference between a do-while loop and a while loop is a do-while loop is guaranteed to run at least once. They're otherwise identical.